Howdy folks, I am Stolp with Sandy Vans, lead builder here, and congratulations on your new Sandy Van. I'd like to start things out by talking about some of our exterior functions on our Sandy Vans. Right here, the enormous boost box, biggest storage box in the game for a Mercedes Sprinter. This box has two latches with locks on them. The keys come on your key ring when you get a Sandy Van. Has a nice lining on the inside to keep scratches and whatnot at bay, so you can put boards and whatever gear you want and it's good to go. But attached to the boost box is a starboard rack back here, and the starboard rack is very universal, so you can put all sorts of stuff on the back of this rack. Just because you have a boost box doesn't mean you can't have a bike rack as well. You just got to swap them out and you're good to go for whatever adventure you want to go on. A very important exterior feature that we have on Sandy Vans is our shore power input. Right here you can plug in any regular extension cord directly in and charge up your Sandy Van whenever the heck you want. Since we're in the back of the van already, might as well talk about the exterior shower that comes standard in all Sandy Vans with the U-bench dinette layout. Right here, we have a sprayer, we have a valve right here, and then there you go. Take a shower or not, be like me. And each Sandy Van, we give you a curtain that magnetizes to these back doors. And this is a standard 6-foot distance. So any shower curtain that you get at Target or whatever will be an easy direct replacement. But we give you a branded Sandy Vans one because we're cool like that. And every Sandy Van comes standard with the sandbar roof rack. The sandbar roof rack allows you to have solar panels on your roof, decking panels. You could also have air conditioning, whatever you want. It's a modular roof rack, so we could set up your roof rack and design it for however you like. And as we lead into your new Sandy Van, we have to talk about the side steps that we have here. So these side steps are awesome. They're super strong. Your dog's toenails won't get stuck in them. We also use a grippy coating for when you step in and out, so you won't slip and fall on your booty. And you also see here that we have a fill port, and this is how you fill up your plumbing system in your Sandy Van. Also, over here, we have a little water spigot. Looks like our tank's a little empty right now. And this compartment below, you should never have to open it, but if you do, it is the plumbing access. So this is where we could access all of our plumbing lines. We build our plumbing systems with the idea of if it leaks, it will not damage your vehicle because it will leak on this plastic part of the Sprinter. And if you see any leaks, you call me immediately and I will get you sorted. Also next to your Sandy Van sink, we have this small plumbing door. Yet another compartment that I ask you to not mess with if you don't have to. But inside your plumbing cabinet, you have your water pump, accumulator tank. All this stuff is things that you don't typically need to worry about. But there is a master cutoff valve right down here that if you turn to the off position, you shut all water to the pump. Yet again, if you do not need to access this compartment, do not put shirts, clothes. This is for maintenance only. Located underneath the driver's side bench, we have our Red Arc electrical system. Yet again, this is another item that is maintenance only. You must not store anything in this compartment. It does get warm in here, so it could be very dangerous if you block any of the ventilation. If there is anything beeping, smelling like burning plastic or anything, you need to turn the master cutoff switch located right here in the front of this compartment and call us immediately. Your Sandy Van also comes standard with a swivel seat on the passenger side. You're just gonna grab this red lever right here, spin your seat around, and sit backwards. As you step into your Sandy Van, you may notice this cool little speaker box down here. It is not a speaker box. That is your diesel heater. There's several reasons why we put the diesel heater here. One, it looks cool. Two, it is located in a space that is very easy to access for maintenance every 3 to 5 years. And three, It is on the driver's side of your vehicle, therefore exhaust fumes cannot creep into your van. So if you don't have one of these diesel heaters in your Sandy van, hit us up and we're more than happy to install one for you. In the doorway of your Sandy van, you also have this wonderful sink cabinet, and then underneath the bench next to the sink cabinet, you have a 22-gallon fresh water tank. In your Sandy van, you have this beautiful 12-volt water heater. This draws very minimal power for what it does, and we really love this unit. Basically, all you gotta do is turn to your desired setting. The red light indicates that your water is heating, and you can just crank it to whatever setting you want. Wait about 15-20 minutes and you have hot water for as long as this tank lasts, but it will also heat as the water cycles through it. So you will have hot water. You just got to give it a little bit of time to heat it up for you. We are very proud to work with Red Arc Electronics. This is your Red Vision system. It very simply displays what you're controlling here. We have our different lighting functions. Also, these lights dim if you hold them, or you could have them fully on. Also, we have the water pump, the night light, which is the accent light, your compartment lights, and then if you're storing the vehicle for a while, here's your refrigerator. You can just turn off the refrigerator and not worry about drawing too much power. We also put the Max Air fan in every single Sandy van. You just simply turn it on. It has a rain hood on top, so if you need air coming in, even when it's raining out, rain will not come into the vehicle. And then when you're done with it, you just simply press that button and it will close. We ask you to not drive with your vent fan in the up position. It could damage the mechanisms inside the Max Air fan, and then we will have to replace it. Another amenity that you may have in your Sandy van is a microwave. And this thing's rad, 700 watts, so it's not super significant power draw on your system, and you can cook up a burrito whenever you'd like. The microwave will only work if your inverter switch located on the side of your kitchenette is in the on position. The other things that the inverter controls is these pop-up outlets. Any of your 110 outlets that you need to plug in stuff, household stuff, the inverter controls, as well as your 2-burner or single burner induction stove. Any household outlet in your Sandy van is also controlled by that inverter. So if we look in the back of this cabinet, we have a household outlet. We also have another household outlet in the back of this cabinet. There's also one more household outlet located underneath this bench back here. All outlets have USB ports already integrated into it, so it's really great for charging cameras or phones or whatnot that you also want to have stowed away while you're on the road. Located right below your induction stove, of course, we locate the refrigerator. Why? Because you cook stuff from the fridge on your stove. Super convenient. Right here, you open it up, you see is a nice size mini fridge. We also have a freezer up here. Looks like one of my employees left some burritos inside. And as you can see by the ice, the freezer freezes and the fridge cools. Located in your Sandy van, we also have these radical awning style windows. So we have blackout, we have bug screen, we have wide open, and then you just pop these levers and push the window open. We really enjoy having awning style windows in each of our vans because when it is raining, you could have the window open and still get appropriate airflow in your van. We also ask you to not drive with these open. If these are driven open, you could damage the window. They are not designed to be open while in motion. Underneath both of these benches, we have storage. Right here is our long storage that goes all the way out the back. So you could access it from the back of the van or from the top right here. Also on the driver's side, we have our bigger storage compartment right here. As you can see, it's got a bunch of stuff in it. Fit a bunch of stuff in there. Each of our compartments in the Sandy van are always finished. There's no untreated wood. There's no area where you could get a splinter. Everything is finished to the fullest, so you will see that in each of the interiors of your compartments. We also provide you with plenty of storage with premium hardware on your cabinets. Everything is latched Make sure that the door is fully closed and fully latched before you start driving. It's time to go to bed. Your friends left your van for the evening, so all you do is simply loosen this ratcheting function on your Lagoon mount, lift the table up, put it to the side for now. Do the same motion to remove this pedestal. Remove the back cushion, put this down, replace the back cushion, take the table, slide the cushions to the center, and these are very high quality, fit perfectly to your van. Boom! This bed is just under a king-size bed, so you have plenty of room for activities. This bed is very comfy. It does not feel like you're sleeping on several different cushions. However, if you want an even more comforting sleep, we always recommend to just put a 1-inch foam topper over the top of this, and you will sleep like a king and or queen. If you're like me and you like dirt bikes and motorcycles and all that stuff, have no fear. This piece is completely removable. Set it off to the side, leave it in your garage. Then we look down behind here, we have L-Track all the way on both sides of the van. So you could put in L-Track mounts and strap down heavier gear. You could put a motorcycle back here, mountain bikes, surfboards, whatever you want. We leave this nice and open for whatever you need it for. So you're ready to hit the road in your new Sandy van. If your Sandy van has a boost box, you might hear this when you're in the reverse position. All you do to eliminate that noise is shut off the parking button right here. The boost box blocks 2 of your sensors in the system. We can remove those if that bothers you, or you can just simply press that button. I recommend just pressing the button, but that's just me. Okay, that concludes this tour. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure working for you, and we hope to see you out there on the road. Take care.